Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today I have a question for you. Did you ever feel like the Kodiak was a little bit underwhelming and didn't really get the attention that you felt that it deserved? Well, if you did, then you can rest assured that I was in that same ballpark as well. And so when I saw that there had been a recent mod that really supposedly kicked this thing up quite a few notches, I had to check it out. So, and to be fair, before we go any further, and before the people jump in the comments saying this, I know this is a tweak, not a mod, but it counts as a, well, it counts as a mod because that's what mod.io counts it as. So, with that being said, we're going to kind of continue on here. Now, let's go ahead and change the time to afternoon, so we're good to go there. Let me see if the control, okay, so the controller is working now. It's been very temperamental on me lately, but let's go ahead and fire this thing up and take it into the garage and see what it's about. Now, I was kind of disappointed with the Kodiak originally in this game because I felt like it wasn't really given very much love. And with that being said, let's see. Oh, God. All right, we have, engine-wise, we have the Nav Global D12 T900 and the AZ12 1400 DTA, which puts us from a S to an S+, but makes our fuel consumption a lot worse. But you know what? We're on testing grounds, so I don't really care. So we're going to go ahead and install that guy, and we've got balanced, high range, off-road, and crawler box HD. So that's going to be kind of a new thing for me. It says custom off-road truck performance transmission, and I'm going to install that and see what it's like. Suspension-wise, we've got stock HD, raised, and raised HD. We're going to do raised HD, and let's see, is raised the same height? Well, HD is a little bit higher, but I think it's probably mostly just stiffer. Now, we're starting obviously on a 39. We've got a lot of tires in here. The highways go up to a 51, like the highway tires go up to a 51. But I'm thinking that personally, the best place to set this thing, well, I was originally going to say a 47, but now that I've seen the 51s, I'm like, I kind of need that. Not that I need them, but I really want them. So we've got the TMHS1 and also the TRM1. I really like the MSH4, but I'm kind of going back and forth between these and the Tega tires. Now, to be fair, though, I run Tega tires on everything, and so I may run these because the Tega tires are terrible on the road. These are, well, but these are excellent off-road and excellent in mud, whereas these are excellent in mud, but only good off-road and average on-road. So I'm actually going to go with these and see how they do. Now, autonomous winch HD, that's definitely going to be the move. Spare wheel, recovery kit, utility mount, spare wheel, and weighted spare kit. So I'm going to do the recovery kit, and which is dual spare wheel with recovery winch. And snorkel-wise, I think I'm going to throw the tall front facing on it. And let's see, four-wheel drive visuals, four-wheel drive for sure. Frame add-ons, crane bed, sideboard bed for use with the mini crane. And let's see, PC320 heavy crane, which obviously you can see with the HD suspension, it doesn't sag, which is really, really nice. Flatbed, which is, again, very standard issue. Sideboard, pickup bed, which is the bed off of the Ford F-750, which is a little bit weird seeing the Ford logo at the back of the bed, but that's kind of just like, it's kind of strange, but you could do it if you want. You've got a short flatbed, another long flatbed, a van body, maintenance frame, which is the full size. You've also got the small maintainer, the metal detector module, which is, if you haven't messed with the metal detector module yet, it's a function of the latest map on the public test server, which isn't out yet. And then we have the small sideboard bed, fuel container, basically anything and everything from just about any truck fits on this thing. And sometimes the frame looks a little bit weird because it's very long, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw the crane bed on it. And then, there it is, the compact self-loading crane, because I feel like this is probably the way that a lot of people would use it in a function-based scenario. Front side, angled sun visor, yes, and we'll do, oh god, bar-mounted fog lights. Bro, that's actually really cool. That's really, really cool. LED fogs. And small roof rack. I'll probably leave the roof racks alone. Ooh, you can throw a flasher bar on it, though. That's sick. Now, let's see. Mud flaps. We don't need no mud flaps. Let's see. Heavy-duty pipe, single bar, fog lighter, stock, weighted, slanted, double pipe, heavy-duty pipe, stock. Okay, yeah, you can do just about whatever you... Whoa! Oh, my God. There's a lot of bumpers here from different trucks, and some of them line up better than others, but this looks sick. Like, that looks so good, I think. I think it looks straight out of, like, an adventure rig. And let's see. I don't really want to do the cab guard. Now, exhaust-wise, we can do muzzle exhaust, heat shielded, outrolled, and stock. The only thing is, that lines up a little bit better. It doesn't line up perfectly, but it lines up better than the others. And wheels-wise, I'll do number 3. Now, we've got... Oh, that's sick. Dude, let's see if he did any other, like... Oh, my God. The orange works well with the blue for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Interior customization... None, really. It allows us to look inside, but it doesn't really give us any items, which is kind of weird. But let's go ahead and take this thing out for a drive, take it out for a test, and see how it does in, you know, mud environments, off-road environments, rocks, and even a loading test. Because I think a loading test is really important, just to make sure everything works properly, you know? But let's go ahead and repair and refuel real quick, and I'm going to bring her over here to the trailer store. And prototype exploration unit, which we could use. God, this thing is really high up, though. Really, really high up. There's a lot of trailers at your disposal here. A lot of trailers. All right, now quick loading test here. Cargo management. Piece of the airplane wing. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, God. So we have a piece of the airplane wing, which won't fit. We also have consumables, special cargo, wooden planks, BA-20 armored car. That is so sick. Oh, my God. Dude, all these new loads are so cool. Let's see. Metal roll, freaking airplane fuselage. Wow. Another BA-20 armored car, concrete slabs, cement blocks. Let's do... another fragment of the wing. Oil rig drill. Jesus, large pipe. Drilling spare parts. There's so much stuff. So much stuff to choose from. Let's do, just to be simple, let's do secure container. Yeah, we'll do secure container. Okay. So now, we're going to go into crane mode and see. Let's activate the anchors real quick. And we'll see how this thing does. It should do very, very well. I mean, I don't really have any reason to believe that it wouldn't, but the only thing I'm concerned about is maybe it could be a little wobbly, a little top-heavy, if the balance of the truck is a little off. But let's see. And real quick, just because we're not worried about explosions, we're going to yeet that thing into the back of the truck. Caught it a couple of times, actually. And we'll do one more. Well, while we're here, we'll just do oil barrels. And then go back into the crane. Back into crane mode. Pick that guy up. Well, that came up real easy. These things are, like, honestly way too easy to load sometimes because I guarantee you they'll let us just pack this. Like that. I know that it's like, no way that would, like, look at this. Boom. It's like you could be within a mile of... you know, the bed of the truck, and it'll let you pack it. But now let's take it for some testing and see how willing that cargo is to stay in the back. I don't know how willing it'll be, but it very well may be somehow willing. We gotta try it on some steep hills, because if we don't do the steep hill test, is it really a Tomcat mod test video? I love how the diff lock is always on, so you don't really have anything to worry about there. The HD suspension is nice because it's stiff, but it's not too stiff. Go, 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 go! Ooh! Oh my God, oh no! Oh no! It backflipped! Oh my God, what? I don't know how that stayed in the back. It almost made it, too, which was, like, it's super disappointing that it was so, like, unwilling to make it up there. Well, not even, like, unwilling is the wrong word, but I'm trying to even think of, like, the right word to use here. Dude, are you serious? You're not going to let me winch to the actual freaking tree that's right there? Hold on. You are annoying, and that's why I'm gonna have to bring the fire chief in to help. This thing doesn't care. This thing will winch anything. Yes, you're coming with me. Thank you. Almost flipped it all the way back over. Now that we've only got one piece of cargo, now we can set off to our next obstacle. Actually, I do want to see what it looks like, though, next to the 750. It's crazy because that 750 Fire Chief is gigantic, and this doesn't look anywhere near as big as that does, even though it's tremendously huge. That should go to show you how big this thing actually is. So now we've got the mud test lined up. Yes! Oh, this thing does great. Oh my god! Dude, it's these tires going to work. Let's try low plus. Wow, it had to work on it for a second. But once it worked itself out, it was okay. It's easy to get it up into high. I mean, it shifts very easily and gets going. I dig it. Honestly, it works out really, really, really well. And it doesn't look too big, in my opinion, either. And I know that there's going to be some people out there that are going to be like, well, it's a tweak, it's overpowered, the only point of it is the only reason it's here is because it's overpowered, and then I heard one guy one time that he was like, well, the only reason why why people make these overpowered tweaks is because they can't play the game because they're terrible. And I'm like, well, what about the aspect of it's fun to mess with trucks and it just makes the game more enjoyable? So I think that, honestly, like, with trucks like this, I have a, oh god, okay, well, that's one of the reasons why you don't attack something straight on like that. But I think, I have one save that's my completely vanilla playthrough, and then I have other saves with, wacky mod trucks, in the campaign, and it just makes you, it'd be able to get through this just fine if it wasn't for the crane. The crane is really holding it back, really, really holding it back. But yeah, I really enjoy this thing, and I think that it would definitely be a great addition to a modded campaign playthrough. Maybe not a vanilla campaign playthrough, but definitely a modded one. So if you guys enjoyed this look at this truck, then let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.